Last week's air disaster really hit the ice skating community. Several of those on board were U.S. figure skaters and coaches returning from a training camp. 10 on your side, Cheyenne Pagan shows us how one local figure skating club honored the lives lost.
I'm inside of Chilled Ponds in Chesapeake. This ice behind me is where skaters practice, but earlier today, that's where they held a moment of silence for those victims. The busy sounds of an ice skating rink came to a stop as coaches and skaters gathered around to mourn and pay respects.
We're just trying to lend support to those who are suffering the most right now.
Jana Ginberg is the vice president of Tidewater Figure Skating Club and says this was an opportunity to come together in solidarity with other figure skating communities across the country. They remembered those killed in last week's mid-air collision where multiple U.S. figure skaters died.
I don't know of anybody within my community that hasn't somehow been touched by this tragedy.
And so practice was on pause at this local rink at exactly 3:35 p.m. as these skaters showed their love by placing 28 guards on the ice and pausing for a moment to honor each life lost. For Bailey Violet, this was a time to support one another.
I will say a few of them I did look up to. And I knew a lot of people here, including my coaches, knew who they were and everything. And it's just being there for other people and comforting our friends who were through stuff and being there every step of the way.
And while Ginberg didn't know any of the victims personally, she shares this message.
We have a saying in figure skating that we get up and we rise, and so that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep showing up, we're going to keep skating, we're going to keep training. We're going to keep loving the sport.
I'll have a link to the U.S. Figure Skating Family Support Fund on our website at wavy.com. In Chesapeake, Cheyenne Pagan, 10 on your side.